the traditional route of becoming a mortgage loan officer. This is what most people know about when it comes to the traditional route. And this is what people, when they start seeing posts that we put on social media, and they'll say, no, you have to take that state exam. I know you have to take that state exam. That's got to be a scam. If I had a nickel for every time I heard that or every post I saw that says that during the day, and I understand it, it doesn't bother me because I understand how they feel about it, because most people just know the traditional route. You have to complete the licensing courses, you have to pass the exam, that SAFE exam, which is, has a pretty high failure rate. You have to complete annual renewal and continuing education, and then you got to repeat it for every state you want to do that in. And then on top of that, when you go to state route, most of the time you're going to have a minimum credit score that you have to even be a mortgage loan officer. So if you don't have the right credit score, it's not even, you don't even need to sign up for a class. You don't need to try to take an exam until you get your credit right. So that's the traditional route. That's the state route. And if you try to do that in all 50 states, it's going to be a minimum of $25,000, upwards of $50,000, just depending on which state we're talking about at that time and what their particular prices are. So what we're saying, why go the state route? Get all uptight about, I got to take this exam and I hope I can pass it, and I got to spend all this money, and you pay $110 to take the SAFE exam, and then you don't pass it, and then you have to wait 30 days before you can take it again, and then if you don't pass it 3 times, and you got to wait 6 months before you can take it. So all those kind of things, you're going through all that drama when we have a better route for you. Can somebody just put in the chat better route? This is a better route, y'all. This is basically just the federal route. We're saying better route, but it is the federal route. So the better route, what does that look like? You sign up with us. You receive training. The training will be in your back office. As soon as you sign up, the training is available to you immediately. And then once you've done the training, you have background check. There are 2 background checks. You get a background check through the NMLS system, the Nationwide Mortgage Licensing System. That's the company that houses all the mortgage loan officers. And then also you do a background check through Capital Federal Credit Union, who we work for. Once you've done that, get your fingerprints done, then you can originate loan in all 50 states. And it's all 50, not just one state at a time, but we're talking all 50 at one time. So I love this platform. And then we have the no list. You can see there, no state licensing test. No, there is no test. You do not take the SAFE exam. We still get people when they finish doing the training in their back office, they say, so now I'm going to take the exam? No, ma'am, no, sir, there is no exam. This is a federal route. Why is it so completely different? I don't know, other than what we've heard from the NMLS, the Nationwide Mortgage Licensing System. They said it's because the state route, when the state, people don't go to state route, the state loses money. So they just don't really mention the federal route because the state wants the state's money. So all these no's over here go into effect if you go the federal route with us. So what does that look like? $249 is what we have a promo code that makes it $249.90 right now. So basically that's like 1% of that, instead of paying $25,000 to be licensed in all 50 states on the state side, you can pay $249.90 and be licensed in all 50 states in the next 2 to 4 weeks. You think about it, you could be, by March, you could be up and going and you're already, somebody's like, what, Janae is a MLO? How'd that happen? And she can explain the whole process to them at that point. So $249.90 is the sign-up price. When you sign up, you automatically have a website, you automatically have access to your portal and your back office at that point. You do have to pay the $66.25 for the background check and NMLS. That goes straight to the NMLS system. That does not go to Own Easy, but it goes directly to them. And then